The website Ashley Madison got hacked. Now, I've talked to you guys about a number of different times that personal information was stolen on the internet and just any sort of privacy violation, but when I saw this story and I read into it, I was like, this is some very serious shit. This is actually more scary to me, frankly. I think it's going to affect more lives than saying, like, you know, a million social security numbers got taken or something like that, because this is something that can definitely ruin lives, like, indefinitely. And the thing about this is, and if you don't know what Ashley Madison is, it's a website that's a quote-unquote dating website. Well, I don't know if you want to call it a dating website, but it's for married couples, well, not couples, but someone in a married couple trying to find someone else in another married couple and having sex. And basically this is a way that, you know, circumvents the process of, like, you know, fulfilling the fantasy of banging someone else who's married. And, you know, you don't have to go out to the bar or try and figure out, like, you know, if your married coworker wants to bang you and shit like that. You know, it just helps, you know, expedite the process here and puts it all on the table and says, you know, you want to bang, okay, go do it. And the website was hacked by a group that got all the personal information, the names of the people. Ashley Madison has acknowledged this. The owner, the company that is in charge of Ashley Madison has acknowledged that there has been a breach and that the information had been taken. And these people that did it, or person or whoever, said that either Ashley Madison, the website, shuts down or the names get released. And I'm like, wow. Wow. Like, could you imagine how many Insta divorces are going to just pop up to the surface if that happens? And one thing that I wanted, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to make this video, is something that I don't hear too many people really talking about, and that is, I think a lot of people that did not commit adultery, if that list of names gets revealed of who had an account on Ashley Madison, a lot of people that didn't commit adultery are going to be labeled as doing such, because you can't prove you did or didn't bang someone on Ashley Madison if you create an account there. And that's the thing. I think a lot of people, well, not a lot, it's, you know, arguable as to how many people actually went through with actually getting the job done. But, you know, maybe someone is just in a rough patch in the relationship, like, you know, I'm going to go to Ashley Madison, I'm going to, you know, fulfill a fantasy now because, you know, the wife or the husband isn't treating me the way I want to be treated, blah, blah, blah. But then maybe the person gets cold feet when the ultimate moment comes about, and it got no more beyond just the speculation or the examination process, because, you know, thinking about cheating and actually cheating are two completely different things. Now, another aspect that I definitely haven't heard anyone talking about in this, if these names get released, is that there are people that actually went through, I guarantee you, and had sex with someone they met on Ashley Madison and did not commit adultery. Now you're saying, well, how can that be, Archfiend? You have to be a married person on this and a married person on that end, and then if you have sex, that's adultery if it's not with your spouse. I guarantee you that website was just used as a hookup venture. Just somewhere to go to get some pussy or get some dick. I guarantee you that people just went there saying, you know, some single guys, like, you know, I'm not having trouble on the other dating sites finding hookups, you know, oh, I'm going to go to Ashley Madison, you know, I'm going to say that I'm married. Or a girl that's going to say, you know, I'm going to say I'm married. Because, I mean, frankly, what are you going to exam? Like, are you going to meet up and say, hey, could you bring your marriage license with you so I have proof that you're married? Like, no, you're going to hook up, you're going to talk, and you're going to bang. That's what the basic premise is there, and that's what the understanding is for the people that are on that website, that you two are going to screw. And frankly, if you're desperate for sex, or you just want to get some, just, you know, some side pussy or some side cock, are you going to feel shameless about lying about being married? I mean, please, this is someone who you're probably going to bang and never see again. So the names of people that did this years ago, that weren't even married at the time, and that used this website just to get some side pussy or side cock, all of a sudden could have their names revealed. But I guarantee you, some of those people that use this as a piece for side action are now married. what are people to think now if they're living in a completely harmonious marriage with a man or woman and haven't been cheating on them, but they did use Ashley Madison years before they were married? They're screwed, like literally. Because you see your husband's or wife's name on there, like, oh, you were using Ashley Madison to find another married person to have sex with. You're out of here. Instant divorce. No, you don't understand, baby. I was using that before we met and all that. Yeah, right. Like, the person's gonna believe that story? Whether it's true or not. Some people may, some people won't, but man, this is one of the most interesting hackings that I have seen to date. Again, this is a lot more than taking your social security number, your address, your name, your identity, and like, getting like, a loan for a house and finding out that stuff. Like, this is something that can ruin families, ruin relationships forever. And man, that's messed up. That's messed up. And on top of that, while I don't condone adultery or anything like that, the fact that someone is saying like, to shut down that website or else the names are getting released. Ashley Madison, again, I don't condone adultery personally myself, but if someone else wants to go through with it and there's a process that expedites the process, or there's a website that expedites the process, who am I to say that that site shouldn't exist or that anyone out there should have a problem with that site existing? People are going to cheat no matter what. And frankly, shutting down Ashley Madison isn't going to do much to stymie the amount of people that are cheating to begin with. So what is this hacker's ultimate goal? So what? Ashley Madison shuts down. There's any number of other websites that do the same thing. There's any number of people that are going to go out to a bar on this weekend because they're having a bad fight with their wife or husband, and they're going to go hook up with someone. Like, it's going to happen no matter what. Expediting the process doesn't necessarily make it that much better or worse, frankly. But who am I to say? Anyways, I found this interesting because it's scary to know like if someone did use this as like just a way to hook up with a girl or a guy, and then they went on to get married, and then all of a sudden their name could be shown on a manifest of names that are registered to Ashley Madison. Wow, I feel for those poor souls because they technically did nothing wrong other than trying to hook up with someone, but like big deal. But to the people that actually did cheat on their wife or husband, you're screwed, deservingly so. Anyways, just my 2 cents. Have a good day, everyone. Also, one last note, if you didn't hear that yesterday in that video I made, I was interviewed on the Johnny Fox show. Link in the video description. Check it out when you get a chance. It's an hour and a half of Archfiend interview goodness, talking about AVGN, IGSRJ, feminism, a number of other things. Link in the video description. Have a good day, everyone. Oh, one last thing. It's funny because I was talking about this with Girlfiend today, and this whole Ashley Madison thing, and I said how, like, yeah, there's going to be guys that use this website way before they got married, years before they got married, and then their wife is going to see that they were on this list. And Girlfiend was like, oh, so is that your way of explaining why your name is going to end up on that list? I'm just kidding. I didn't use that website. But if my name's on there, baby, have a good day, everyone.